It's your guy who was never lying, sometimes defiant, TP Way the Giant. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in and rocking with me. New York Giants salute to all my New York Giant fans that is tuned in to this one, but a very special salute to all of our fallen soldiers. May they rest in peace, man, and may we never forget, man. Funk Flex Bomb for each and every one of them, and happy Memorial Day, man. Celebrate right today. Now, let's get into it. I'm going to piggyback off something that I mentioned in my most recent live stream, and that is the words of wisdom spoken by Giant legends Lawrence Taylor and Justin Tuck, man. What they had to say to this team was so profound, man, and I think it was a little underrated. I don't think people really caught on to the gems, man, that they gave this team, because in this moment in time, a lot of us is just, caught up in individual efforts and individual talent. But we have to remember, none of that means a damn thing if everybody cannot gel together and play as a unit, man. Listen to what Lawrence Taylor said to the squad.
Back in our day, I know what Leonard Marshall is going to do. I can depend on Leonard Marshall. Leonard Marshall can depend on me. I know what Harry Carson's going to do. I know what Brian Kelly's going to do. I know what the safety's going to do. I know what everybody is supposed to be doing in order to make our team, our defense, gel as one unit. And you guys got to be like a one big unit. One unit, you work together, you play together. We used to go on Tuesdays, we go out together, we meet at some restaurant and go over our plans and stuff like that, and before we can play as one unit. So, and that's what the New York Giants defense, man. We got to do our job and go out there like a bunch of crazy dogs and have some fun. And that's what I'm talking about.
Funk Flex for Lawrence the Hammer Taylor, man. When he speaks, you just straight up listen. All right? You straight up listen whenever you get a chance to listen to Lawrence Taylor, man. He was definitely speaking facts on that, man, and I'm glad he said what he said, because even for me, it was like a light bulb went off when he said the things that he did. What is going to be very important, what is going to be super vital for this defense, is that everybody learns how to play together, but there is also a scheme that just complements the talent that we have. Oh, you can throw out names on this defensive roster that we have all day and night, and you could talk about everybody's skill set. But if everybody isn't gelling together, if everybody isn't forming like Voltron, then none of that shit matters. And that is something that I haven't heard a lot of people mention, but that is super important. In order for us to do that, it's going to take leadership, and it's going to take coaches, man, to make an emphasis on that point that Lawrence Taylor made. But also Justin Tuck. Justin Tuck had his own words, and I doubt that they knew what each other was going to say. But they damn near said the same thing in just different words, man. Peep what Justin Tuck also had to say.
Because all of you guys are fast. All you guys are strong. But guess what? Philadelphia got fast and strong guys. Dallas got fast and strong guys. What is going to separate you from the teams that you guys are going to see? Whatever the standard that you guys set, if the other 53 don't meet it, start the practice over. Because if you keep up that, you lost a day. Philly is not losing a day. Commanders are not losing a day. Cowboys are not losing a day. If you lose a day, I don't give a damn what you do on Sunday. It ain't going to show up. Who's that guy in this locker room, guys, that's going to be able to know how to trigger you? I knew what triggered David Boss. I knew what triggered JPP. You ask me anything about O.C. Umenyiora, I can tell you right now. That's what this is about. That's what separates all these teams that have talent, have speed, have strength, have good schemes. Have an identity for what it is that you want to be, not as an individual, as a team. It's about us. It's not about me. So, gentlemen, have an identity. Practice your ass off. Practice should be so much harder than games. And then know your teammates. Know what's gonna trigger them. Know what's gonna put them back in that mode of, man, like when you gotten punched in the mouth, how can I go pick that guy up?
Funk Flex Bomb for Justin Tuck. He smoked that shit. I'm not gonna lie. If you didn't feel that right there, if you ain't getting little goosebumps, you need to go to the hospital, man. Get checked or something, because he smoked that shit. I'm telling you, man. Justin Tuck was speaking all facts, man. Even when you think of the teams that he was on, right? There wasn't a defense full of star-studded names. You had really good defensive players, right, that knew their roles and responsibilities, and they definitely played together. We seen that. But that speaks to the importance of having that team chemistry on defense, rather than just saying, oh, we have a name here, we have a good defense. No, sir. No, sir. That is not going to cut it. And we need that leadership in order for us to play lights out like we need to play, man. And it's going to start with Shane Bowen, man. He has such a grand task. You know, you could put the names on the roster all you want, but if you don't know what to do with the pieces, it don't mean shit. Shane Bowen has to create a scheme that complements these guys, man, and it starts with him. We also need leadership presence like never before, man. We have to rely and count on the Dexter Lawrences of the world. We have to count on the Brian Burns of the world, the Kayvon Thibodeaux, you know, even the guys that has just came in, man. We have to count on the Adibos, the Javon Hollands, but it's also being a young defense. We have to make sure that the leadership is very much well and alive on the defensive side of the ball, because we are primarily a defensive team, and it's going to start and finish with that side of the ball. I think both of these gentlemen smoked the gems that they gave to this team, and I really like what they said, man, because it is very, very, very important for this upcoming season. So please comment below. Let me know your thoughts on what you think about what they said. I usually don't even, I'm going to be real with you, I don't even pay too much of mind a lot of times when Giant players come back to speak to teams, because a lot of times I already feel like I've heard the same old. But these were two just words of wisdom from two Giant legends that I thought was just fire, man. I thought it was really fire. But again, man, thank y'all for tuning in and rocking with me. If you are new to this channel, please make sure that you subscribe, and don't forget to like this video as well. It's been real. I'ma holla at y'all soon. Fee-Fi, fo-fum. Peace.
AKA lion, AKA tiger, how we swinging nine, walking through the fire, certified pioneer. Yeah. Keep applying pressure to the foes, born closer than I appear. Closer than my dish, yeah. Keep away the Giant here.